Yes, please. Sign me up. I'm definitely here for women celebrating and loving on themselves. My name is Nkhensani Khoza, better known as Candy or Miss Candy K if you're nasty. Charismatic. Wait, kinali charisma man. I feel like kinali that thing. Growing up as somebody who's very extroverted, a lot of people think that you're so confident and that you don't deal with, self-esteem issues or body image issues, but it actually is definitely the opposite. I myself have experienced that in so many different assets, influenced by friends and family, and even influenced by social media and television and everything that I saw growing up. Growing up in the kind of world and country we live in, you don't see yourself when you're walking in the aisles for the Barbie dolls. You don't even see yourself on television represented in all different forms. And so I think that really contributed to how I saw myself. There was even a time in my life where I actually wanted to go for skin lightening and bleach my skin because I thought being a yellow bone is like where it's at. Having long silky hair is where it's at. Obviously, I've grown up now and I've obviously grown out of that and grown more into myself. And I understand the beauty that lies in being black, the magic and melanin that we have, which is rich with so much history behind it. It's not only just what you see on television that kind of gives you a warped sense of what your body image should be, but sometimes family and friends' comments really hit home. You'll have aunts saying, "Woo! You need to eat less because you've gained so much weight," or "Why don't you look like so and so?" And that really does mess up with someone, especially when they're young. So I would definitely urge friends and families to always speak light and love when they're speaking to the young girl and even boy children, and understand that the image that they were made in is beautiful and perfect as it is, not in comparison to anybody else. And I really hope that we get to a point where the images that we see on television just celebrate all women in different types of forms. And more than anything, I'm sick and tired of seeing the booty hops and the nudity that you find in music videos, only because although I think that the woman body is a beautiful art and you need to express yourself even if you're using your body as your art form, I think that it could be done in more tasteful ways, because I think the way that music videos are right now is just more of an exploitation of women and what people can make through these music videos using these women who aren't even getting paid nearly enough for what they should be paid for the art that they're providing. So that's just the world that I can't wait for us to live in. To me, what makes a woman beautiful isn't just what you see outside, but it's really just starts from the inside. I know that sounds so cliche, but that's literally just my truth. I think there's nothing more beautiful to me and so attractive than a woman who understands where she's been, understands the current space that she's in right now and is content in that space, and also understanding where she's trying to go. A woman who, even though she doesn't know herself, but takes the time to get to know herself and know what she's worth and what her value is in this world, what she can give to others and what she won't accept from other people. That to me is the most beautiful woman ever. And a woman who just takes care of herself and sits in her silence and listens to her inner self, because that's where you'll always know what to do. And I think taking care of your inside lends itself to how you see yourself externally, because when you feel like you've fed your soul and you're healthy mentally and emotionally, you're able to look at your physical aspect and just appreciate it a lot more and understand yourself a bit better, because I feel like a healthy body image really starts from the inside until it goes outside, where you look at yourself and you think, wow, what a beautiful person this is, without comparing yourself to other people, without letting other people determine and tell you who you are. And even when you're exercising and going to the gym or eating healthy, it's because you want to just contribute into your inner growth and just your self-esteem. Loving yourself is the greatest revolution. And I think the way that I take care of myself and I just make sure that I am confident and happy in the woman that I am is through prayer, definitely. And it's also just surrounding myself with people who are just positive and always just bring out the best sides of myself. And it's also just making sure that the food that I eat and what I drink and what I consume in my body is good for me, because I want to be here for a long time. And so I really just wish that every single person can look at themselves in the mirror and love and appreciate and celebrate the woman that they see back, because why? She is one in a million. Happy Women's Month and happy Women's Day to all the beautiful women out there.